Hello, humans.
Hello. Okay, so two things on the crew roster real quick. First one is Dave. As much as I love the intro, I was just at the Poly, and there I need you to replace that picture of me because there's one of me face. There's one. I'm gonna have to talk to your lovely, beautiful, amazing wife.
Talk to my assistant, Kim.
There is your boss, your superior, your commanding officer.
She does all of my videos. Yeah.
The Emperor to your Darth Vader.
Right.
I mean that not in a bad way, because there's a picture of me face down in a zombie at the Poly, covered in Lay's.
We need to add this.
That needs to be my new pick.
You need to add this. First, I want to tell everybody, thanks for tuning in. Hold on. Thanks for tuning in to the show. We're live. Please share us out. We are now, that's Disney's Disney Night Live, and we're coming live to you. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all over the place. Please check us out. Please, please, please. Go ahead, Jay.
Second thing on my crew roster tonight, I met Aaron 20 minutes ago for the first time, and I can already tell you I'm waiting for a Saturday night where you're gone, Dave, where Alan, Aaron, and I are running the show.
It's not going to happen. The only one
It'll be crazy.
I think we found our Blanche, our Blanche, our Dorothy, and our Rose.
Oh God! You know what, Aaron?
And I'm the Dorothy. We all know that. I mean, I'm the Dorothy.
I thought I can count on Aaron because it's Jay and Alan. I cannot. And it looks like no.
So
thank you for being my friend. Dottie, you can be Sophia.
Don has no words right now. No words.
Hi, Sophia.
I might be sick that day.
Yeah. Hello, Valerie, and everybody, the family from Saratoga Springs Resort. I hope you guys are having a ball.
Oh, watching from Saratoga.
Yeah.
One of the most underrated resorts in all of Disney World.
One of the most underrated restaurants, the Turf Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just telling Marie that we need to do a date night there.
Yeah, definitely. Turf Club, awesome spot. So I just want to apologize for my background here, and I'm going to be coming in and out with my internet, which does not seem to be performing well. But I'm on vacation, and as you can see, I don't have very good lighting. But if I go in and out, I will try to rejoin from my phone.
Dude, every week I've been from like a different location, like James Bond. Trust me,
Yeah.
I get it. It gets old after a while. Trust me.
It's all right.
I just
I will,
want to go home.
It's the trade I had to make to be on vacation, which I'm not complaining about. Very happy to be here. I am definitely enjoying myself on day one, and we got 2 weeks here, so we're going to make the best of it. Yeah, that is a great resort. So again, Now That's Disney's Disney Night Live. The group is Now That's Disney, the show, Disney Night Live, every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern, which you're watching right now. Again, we'd love if you could share us out. I have a cat down here sneaking up on me.
And don't just share out to your page, share to your friends, share to your enemies, your work colleagues, everybody. They will love you for it.
Right.
Just like with our podcast, you need to subscribe. Grab your friends' phones, your family. Grab your boss's phone and subscribe to Now That's Disney Live.
And do it while you're in the bathroom, too. You know what I mean? Like go into the stall. Right.
That will give you a 5-star rating.
Right. Take
a chance to do a 5-star review. Yeah. And if you don't like the person, don't wash your hands. Problem solved.
No, you just press all the buttons.
There you go.
Yeah, just right on there. Particulates.
Funny.
I think we just lost Dawn. Sorry.
Yeah, it's possible. We're going to dive into our topic, but we're going to talk about our sponsor. But I just want to let everybody know we're going to be talking about the Epcot World.
The best bathrooms in Epcot?
The best bathrooms in Epcot, yes. And if you drink yourself around the world, which ones you're going to probably get sick in? No. We're going to talk about ranking the Epcot countries, which ones we love, which ones we do not like, which ones are just meh. And we're going to factor in, I mean, some of them have attractions. Some of them have better restaurants than others. Some have great merch.
Some have baguettes.
Yeah, some have baguettes and cheese. So that's what we're going to talk about. But we do want to make sure we pull this up here, dmagicworld.com. That's our sponsor. You guys know all about them by now. If you tune in every Saturday, you know about our sponsor, D-Magic World. Oh, sorry, Jay. I got it.
Dave, we just hit the same button at the same time, didn't we?
We do all the time. I know. I'm sorry. DMagicWorld.com is our sponsor. They are a 24/7 streaming music station that you can check out on the interwebs by punching in DMagicWorld.com.
And you know, I say this every single week.
Yeah.
Mostly because I'm hoping Jasper will use this as an audio clip for the show. D-Magic World, home of the sexiest listeners on the internet with the best taste around, most discerning taste.
Kim is staring at me in the background. My lovely assistant is here looking at me weird.
Oh my gosh.
Nonstop Disney magic. And don't forget to click on that button up top that says Now That's Disney. It takes you over to our Facebook group, and you can join there. You could watch the live show from Now That's Disney, there in the group, the Disney Night Live. And also, you can request what you want to hear. Heard some great music again this week at work. So go check them out. Tell them what you want to hear. Jasper will get that going for you. DMagicWorld.com. The great streaming Disney music station. 2 channels, movie music and park music. I'm the the park music guy. You know, see my face? Yeah. I'm the park music guy. We are being very funny tonight. You know, we don't even need Alan to go off the rails. Who needs Alan?
Apparently, we don't need him very often.
We don't.
Who am I?
Okay,
from the
Jay, if you don't behave, I got something for you.
Oh, no.
Oh, my. Not the baton.
Not the baton.
Are you going to scratch my back?
I don't think he's going to scratch your back with that thing.
Wait. You know what? I have Vincent from the Black Hole. I win.
Yeah.
What is that?
What? Baron, do you not know who this is?
Listen, have you
do you not know who this is?
No.
All right. I
The
think
movie is older than Aaron is.
if the movie's
I'm sure
older than
it
me,
is. It's one
isn't
of
it?
the worst
What
movies
is
ever
it?
made, but it's my favorite movie of all time. Disney's
What is it?
1979 cinematic masterpiece, The Black Hole.
Oh, the
Tina-
black hole.
Tina says we're killing her. I hope that we're giving you some enjoyment tonight, Tina.
Yeah, with oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Do you know the movie? Like I've seen it on Disney Plus, but I've never watched it, so I might have
It's
to.
slow,
peruse.
it's boring, it's the 70s, but I love this movie so much. I love it.
Okay.
Love it.
Tina says she's having some caramel corn. I have a question for everybody because
I
I
like
say
caramel
caramel, but the other day Kim said caramel or caramel. I'm a caramel. How do you
Caramel.
Tomato, tomato.
Caramel.
Yeah,
But you can still be married and have two different religions, guys. It doesn't matter.
true. The only reason
You
I
can
say
be
that
potato, she can be potato.
is because caramel has two A's in it. So if it was caramel, it would only have one A in it, right?
And it would be by the sea if it was
Oh.
Carmel.
Right. But a lot of people don't know it has two A's in it. Caramel.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is. We just solved the whole case of the
Shows become a car crash.
Caramel.
I lost it. Never mind.
I'll tell you what, too. I think this view, the darkened view on my face is way better because I'm not the best looking dude. So the darker, the better. It's all yummy. It is. Yes.
Facebook user says it's all yummy, especially if you get it in the Germany pavilion. I'm a giant child. I always call it the coochie. Coochie caramel.
Coop? Yeah.
Coochie caramel.
Oh, I've never been
Caramel
inside
cooch.
of the caramel cooch. Cooch?
That's what I call it every time I walk by it because I'm such a child.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That's what it's called.
That is what it's called.
Guy, when I'm walking around, I don't get snacks. I'm just getting beer. I'm just getting
Yes.
drinks.
Here.
Dave, we have to redo our contract about the shows I'll do and won't do.
Wait a second. If I man, never mind Jay.
There you go.
Never mind Jay, Allen, and Aaron. If it was just Aaron and I over at Epcot going around to the countries, we would just be hitting all the beer places.
Oh, please let me go. Please
Literally.
let me go. Please,
Literally.
Please let me tag along. I'm an instigator. I will.
And
I'm an
and
instigator.
I don't know how to say no to just getting another beverage. So
It's an expensive trip around the world, but I'll tell you what, it's a good trip around the world.
No, you
Amen.
must not have snacks while you're drinking around the world because then your behavior becomes outrageous.
Yeah. I'm not going to spend all that money.
I don't want to settle. I don't
Exactly.
want to absorb the booze the expensive booze that I'm drinking.
Yeah, come on. What am I doing here? I want to get my buzz on.
Well,
oh my goodness.
I did get Marie a Orange Julius one time from France. It was a hot day, and it's like, oh, I know where there's some Orange Julius.
What's in the
Here you
orange?
go.
Yeah. Isn't that like the one with the
Grand Marnier slushy?
right? Exactly. Did she know that it was a Grand Marnier slushy? No. She's like, Don, let's go on Soarin' 10 times.
You know what? I will say a hot day and an empty stomach can make Epcot a lot more fun.
Could make it a real fun day. If you can dream it, you can build it.
If you can't remember it, you had a great time.
I mean,
Okay, boys and girls, at no time are we ever suggesting that you get drunk at Epcot
right, or drink it in every country and then get
or
sick.
go wading in any
not.
of the fountains once you've partaken.
I'll tell you what, in all my trips to Disney and all the drinking I've done, I've never gotten sick one time. I've blown out a knee, I've gotten a hernia, but I've never gotten sick. So,
Well, the trick is just to stay drunk the whole time.
right, which I did. Pretty much, yeah. I did get in trouble last time we were there, and I tried to get onto the monorail or the bus with a beer. The monorail or the bus? The monorail was the one with the Lapu Lapu. I think the bus was the beer.
Speaking of too much to drink and lapu lapus and transportation, did you hear about the dum dum that jumped on top of a bus this week and wouldn't come down?
On the
No.
Disney bus?
A Disney boss, a drunk dum dum jumped up there and would not come down. And when the police asked him to, he just started jumping up and down on the bus like a toddler.
Oh. You don't want to go home.
I need a graphic and a snazzy little jingle so we can start doing Diz Idiot of the Week as a regular thing.
Yeah, we need to make
Well, what
People's
about the
behavior is making this a thing now.
right.
What about the idiot family that got out of It's a Small World?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
That
I
was
saw that.
waiting.
Right.
You can drown in an inch of water. Seriously.
Yes.
But the week before, there was a family that got out of It's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Even more dangerous. It's darkly lit.
Yeah. Some woman came off of the Tres Caballeros. Like I guess it was about a month ago or so, and she walked out and she was yelling at the cast members. It was like I don't know what's going on with people. And then some lady walked off a Splash Mountain not that long ago at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's that British tourist who died getting out of Splash Mountain a few years ago at Magic Kingdom.
I don't know what's wrong with people.
We need to find out what he thinks about the change.
Yeah. Talking to a lot of people about the change.
That should be our Halloween episode. Let's ask the ghost what he thinks about the changeover.
I'm going to welcome
Is he
in
sticking
everybody
around or
that's
moving
watching.
on?
You mean George? No,
No.
George is in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, this is the one in Splash Mountains. We gotta for our Halloween episode. We gotta take a Ouija board and over there and be like, all right, spooky. We staying or going?
Share us out, people. We're live again. We're all over the place. You can catch us on all social media platforms. I guess the first question we have tonight about the Epcot World Showcase is, where do you start? Because there's the big argument: do you go over to Mexico or do you head over into Canada?
Or do you have breakfast at the at Cape May and come in through
International.
Yeah. We have three options.
Always throwing a monkey wrench into my plans, Don, aren't you? I thought I had this all figured out. And he's like, oh, don't forget that back entrance. You're
It's
right.
okay.
Don is the only one thinking about IG right now. Ain't nobody thinking about
Yeah, no, you're right, because you can score an early breakfast reservation, right? Or head over to France and get that baguette and a bunch of cheese, and then you can go a different way. So,
or the breakfast croissant with the Swiss cheese and ham.
that looks delicious. Yeah.
Or what happens if you're staying on one of the gondola resorts?
Well,
You
that
can
would
come
still
in
be
through
an
the back way.
international gateway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Right, but you could also.
But there you don't have a choice anymore. The choice has been taken from you.
You can parachute your way in from the gondolas and right into pick your country.
Or you come in through IG and then just walk straight
We
to
do not recommend
Mexico.
anyone opening the doors while the gondola is moving.
not Don.
Yeah, you're right. Don't open the doors. Don't open the doors.
Recommended is a suggestion. It doesn't mean you have to. What if it gets really
True.
hot in there and needs some air?
Oh. Well, then you got to get out that poop bag that they have in there, just in case there's a.
And they do have water. They do have.
What if we run out of poop bags, like Dave says?
Yeah, I guess you hang 10.
Yeah. Because didn't that happen? Like people were up there for 4 hours and they started using those emergency bags, and there was literally like a bag defecated. Oh my God!
I would be so annoyed. I would
You do
be
not
the
wanna
most
be in a
annoyed
style
person
with
in
me.
I would just sit there the most judgmental the whole time.
I'm really sorry, family, that's on their first Disney trip, but I've got to go to the bathroom really bad.
We've lost.
Literally.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't say a thing. I would just judge you with my eyes the whole time.
And
Oh my God, man.
my destroyed shoulder, I'm not going to be able to hold the bag with my right hand.
Someone's gonna have to help you hold it.
Can you hang on to this for me, please?
Oh,
So
Well,
we
we've lost three people thanks to Poop Talk.
You want to say hi? Oh yeah. Well, not everybody's in the group talk. So I don't know why.
This is why we need a girl on with us at all times to keep us from going to potty talk.
Very true. Kim, my assistant here, she never wants to join in. She says that she's always too busy. And you know what? We need her on the show sometimes.
No, I'll come on, but we don't have anywhere for me to go right now.
You're right.
Hi,
Nowhere for her to go. Everybody's eating the brownies in the background. Everyone says hi.
Oh my goodness.
So we always start in
Mercy.
Mexico for some reason. Very rarely do we head into Mexico, into Canada.
okay. Dos Equis it is.
I want a
Or
margarita there, though.
Right.
I want a margarita from Mexico first.
Yeah.
You know,
I want a margarita.
I will say the advantage to starting in Canada is you get, and I love the UK, but it's a boring pavilion. You get some of the boring stuff out of it. Well, everyone is conglomerated at Mexico, getting their early drinks on and clogging up Frozen. You can get to Ratatouille. You can get to American Adventure. There's a lot of stuff you have easy access to, and while the crowd's coming
True.
your way, that side of the park is beginning to empty out.
You said UK was
Like my hand.
Rose
moves
and Crown
there.
is there.
Right.
You said UK's a boring pavilion.
I love the UK, Dave. My heritage.
The British
my heritage
invasion is
British.
there.
I'm British. Doctor Who's my favorite thing. We all know that.
Fish and chips are there.
I need a ride. I need a
Fish
friggin'
and
ride in
chips.
that pavilion.
They're so good there. Yeah.
Mary
Oh, he
Poppins
needs-
ride
Sorry,
is.
He needs a
Yeah,
ride.
Bob Jacob told us Mary Poppins was coming.
Right.
Yeah, and
she's
then we
not-
found
she's
out it was the
okay.
teacups.
Yeah.
Nay, I
True.
say nay.
Yes.
Nay to that.
I'm eating a brownie.
Oh, very good.
You don't
Everybody,
serve it.
don't throw a brownie at me. I'm on live video.
Hey, Colton.
Everyone
You
says
know
hello.
that this guy, you know a guy, this guy broke.
Okay, I think Colton just broke the internet.
I think he did.
What's scary is Colton's voice has gotten so much deeper from the last time I talked to
Talks
him.
like this. Colton, come here real quick and say hi to everybody. Let them see you on camera and say hello so they can hear you. Come here. Come in.
I can't quiet.
Oh, come around that way. You can.
Oh my goodness.
Come and say hi.
Thump, thump, thump,
Oh,
thump.
everybody. Yeah, bend down so they can see you. And say hello with that beautiful
Dude, you grew like 2 feet in 2 months. What the heck?
huge.
I'm eating a brownie.
I'm eating a brownie.
What kind of brownie?
Oh my goodness.
A blood brownie?
It's a chocolate brownie we got from Murphy's food store down here on the island. Yeah, Colton is 5'7", and he's
Wow.
weighs as much as I do. Yeah,
And I'm
Sprouting up.
and he's as tall as I am. Yeah, he's as tall as I am. He's had bigger shoes than me.
I'm eating another brownie.
Okay, great.
And neither of you deserve this one either.
What about Dad's weave?
None of us deserve a brownie. He just said. Mexico, and yes, Aaron, margarita. Or I heard that there's a avocado margarita there that I've never had.
There is.
So-
It's in the Tequila Cave inside. It's very good. I don't get a lot of alcohol content, so I'd rather just go sip tequila and call it a day.
Right. Yeah.
Because I
Okay,
do,
yeah.
but they don't have my favorite sipping tequila there, so then I'm like, meh.
Don't leave us hanging, which is
Which is
Clase Azul Reposado. Very good, very good.
okay. I need to
Tastes
ask
like a
Chris-
margarita. Bottle's $150.
right.
Yum,
Good choice.
yum,
Yeah.
I
yum,
need to ask
yum.
Chris what it is. We brought a orange tequila with us, and we had a little bit of it. And went, ooh, we should have bought 6 of those.
Right. Yeah,
Sometimes you
they-
have to. But
My brother and my nephew, when he turned 21, they did the tasting in the La Cava Tequila.
Mhm.
And I would love to do that because my favorite tequila is the Don Julio 1942,
Uh-huh.
which is so I've only ever had it once. I got a bottle, very expensive but delicious. But yeah,
So good.
very.
I can't say it's my favorite because I haven't opened it yet. But one of the plethora of one of the way too many bottles I bought when I left my job was this salted chocolate tequila.
Yum.
That's in the moving van. I'm dying to open up and try it. I'm like, what do I pair this with? What do
Is
I?
Yeah.
Is that a thicker tequila
Sure.
or is it?
It looks it's a light looking tequila. It's a little dark,
Okay.
but you
Yeah.
can see right through the bottle. But it's I'm like, what goes with salted chocolate tequila?
A lot of things.
Yeah.
Getting crazy.
So
a
how-
bearskin
we're gonna
rug
rank
and a
these?
rose.
What?
A bearskin rug and a rose.
Walk into a bar.
Walk into a bar. What Jay and Don, which way do you guys? So Aaron and I, we basically always for some reason seem to start in Mexico, but where do you guys find yourself?
Well,
You go first, Don.
okay. Marie and I cheat because we will park we will get breakfast reservations in one of either the beach club, the boardwalk, and we will park in that parking lot. And then we spend our time in World Showcase, and then we walk out that way. And it's a cheat we do. As long as you have a breakfast reservation, you can park.
So you're
So we
coming in
going through the international gateway.
right now. When you do that, where are you heading? I mean, if
Well,
you
we're
go
going to head over to France first. We're going to head to France.
Right. Yeah, I was
and-
going to say. Yeah.
And try and get
Okay.
in Ratatouille.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
not a fan.
We rode it once and I liked it. I would like to ride it again to really get a.
Well, Ratatouille is a ride. You look at the time and go, "Oh, it's a half-hour wait. I'll do it. Oh, it's an hour wait. Let's go."
Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
That back area is really cute that they did.
Yeah.
I love that expansion.
That is good. The
Right.
backspace is really
It-
nice.
Yeah.
It
I
looks
like it
like
a
it was
lot.
always there.
Yeah, it does really.
Yeah.
Has anyone ate at the creperie yet there, or the? Because I haven't ate at the creperie.
I mean,
Not yet.
it's crepes. Nothing
Yeah.
crazy. If you had a
Yeah, I
crepe
never-
before, then you don't need to
Yeah, I
go
never-
there for anything special.
You don't ever see anybody on any kind of Disney website going, "Oh my God, you got to go to this
Okay,
place."
that bums me out because I love a good, especially a good savory, yummy dinner crepe. One of my favorite places in Long Beach was the creperie. We have to eat every single item on the menu.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I was hoping to hear this place was going to be like a knockout, was going to be a fan favorite, and it's just been a ho hum. I'm so disappointed because I wanted a savory crepe for a
Give
meal
it
and
a try
a
on
sweet
our next
crepe for
trip.
dessert.
Yeah, I can't really give it a fair, rating unless I've tried it. So I think on our next trip we should try it.
Has anyone ate at the the signature restaurant in France?
Mm-mm.
So there's
No,
several restaurants in France.
Well, no, the
France.
signature,
Are you talking
Monsieur
about Monsieur
Paul's.
Paul?
Oh, Monsieur Paul, no, but it's very expensive. I know that.
Well, I was going to say I went and looked at the menu outside the door. My wallet threw me to the ground, beat me, and dragged me away.
Yeah, I mean, and so I watched Molly and her husband Alan from the Mammoth Club, and they dined there. Now it did look good, and it looked better than I think I would have tried Monsieur Paul over the one in the Grand Floridian. That really
Victoria and Albert.
Victoria and Albert, yes. So the what they ate at Monsieur Paul to me looked better or more appealing to me. And then they also added on the wine, pairings with it.
I have to be honest,
it is
Dave,
expensive.
Monsieur Paul's one of those I wouldn't normally go to, but now that we're about to be residents with pass holders,
Yeah.
resident pass holders, Monsieur Paul will be like a fancy night out for us.
Right.
We'll go have a really nice meal, ride a ride, and go home.
And it's on the back of the other restaurant in France. So there's 3 restaurants in France, which really does kind of set them apart, right? So you have Chefs de France, and then what is the other restaurant there? Other
Monsieur
than
Paul's and the creperie.
the creperie, but isn't there another?
There's the one inside.
That's the
another
quick service.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I literally, I don't remember. I was just there.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
But
I
they
can
have
see it, the name's not there.
Yeah.
It's like a actual food thing and like pastry style stuff.
Oh, let's.
Le Petit.
Le Petit Café.
No,
No, Le Hall. Isn't it Le Hall?
I like us all try to do our best French.
Patisserie.
I thought it's Le Petit Café, which is
Okay,
the
hold
little
on.
cafe, right?
So where is Le Hall Patisserie?
Epcot.
The lingerie.
France. Dining.
Oh gosh. Oh my goodness.
I think I'm correct.
I don't know.
I've had to go to
I
Google.
don't know. He goes. Aaron's like, I can't remember. You were just there.
I know. Let me tell you, I can't remember what
We
I
have-
did
we
this
have-
morning.
It's,
so-
it's on the
Miss-
it's opposite the perfume shop.
We have Les Chefs de France, Les Vins de France, Les Artistes Sénégalaises, Les Halles.
The house, yeah. Right.
Hmm.
Patisserie de lingerie.
Please, no one judge my bad French.
Wait, why did our viewer give me a very good? What was I good at?
I think from your French.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
merci beaucoup.
Yeah, that's Kim. Yeah, that's Kim. She said very good. Well, so Jay, I think that, and I don't think it's okay. It's everybody's different with what they spend when they go out to eat.
Yeah.
But I don't think Monsieur Paul is on the level of Victoria. Is it Victoria and Albert's? Is that what it is?
Oh gosh, no.
No, right? It's maybe 150-ish a person, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're talking about doing like Victoria and Albert's for our 20th wedding anniversary, we'll be expected to drop a good $600-700 on dinner.
Right.
I bet you it's gonna be probably 1,000.
Yeah, that's before the wines, which I'll have myself and not share. But Monsieur Paul, I expect to spend about $250 for the two of us.
Right. Yeah, that's what.
And that's with like a glass of wine.
Right. Yeah. All right. So, where do we think? What's your least favorite country in all of the World Showcase?
Africa doesn't count.
No,
Morocco.
It's a small. Really? Yeah. Africa is only like
Morocco.
a trading. Really?
Morocco.
2 Moroccos?
The only redeeming thing for Morocco is the belly dancer.
Wow.
As long as Morocco stands, Tower of Terror is safe.
Isn't that because they
Tower
blend it in,
designed
right,
to
Jeff?
match the background? Yeah, it's sitting right behind Morocco. So as long as Morocco is safe, Tower is safe.
They just send someone up with a bucket of paint and paint that side of the tower a different color.
I'm gonna mute.
Call it a day
now.
Kim, where is it 1,000 for dinner? Is that what are you looking at, Monsieur Paul, or are you looking at?
That would be
Victoria?
Victoria and Albert.
Right, isn't that the chef's table?
Yeah,
It's 1,000 a person.
well, that's inside. Where it's I love Chris, but not that much.
Yeah, right.
I've given you my life, but not my last dime.
So I can't say it's my worst country or pavilion.
Yeah.
But the American pavilion, we never bothered to go in. Is that because we're American? Or is that just because I don't think it offers much? Okay, the people singing inside this is a little
are amazing.
See, the American pavilion, if you get rid of the American pavilion, then you get rid of the theater, and there goes all the live performances.
You know, I'm going to ask this question because we've got the American. Oh, go ahead, Aaron, go.
I don't think that the amphitheater, has anything like any correlation with being with the American pavilion. So even if that changed, I think the amphitheater will always be there.
In the land. It's in the country. If you take the country out, you gotta take that out. So
you gotta take it out.
It's like if the Tower of Terror is protecting Morocco, the amphitheater.
Okay, the theater goes. Okay.
My least favorite is definitely not Morocco. I'll tell you that much. That's one of my higher.
Well, what's your least favorite? What's your least favorite, Dave?
I think it would have to. I'd have to say then the American Pavilion because we never go in it. I mean, all the other pavilions, I find more interesting.
It's a great place to get some air conditioning and take a nap.
Right. They have barbecue. We haven't eaten that yet.
Yeah, and the barbecue's okay.
Yeah.
No, I think it's very good for a quick service at Epcot.
Yeah.
It's
with
so
a Muppets theme.
Right.
Hello, Sam Eagle. I do stop in the American Pavilion to get a beer all the time, so I do have to vouch for that one because I walk through Morocco because I hate the bar at Morocco.
God bless Sam Adams.
I'll give you that, yeah.
Oh my God, I love Morocco. It's such a beautiful.
So, what's going to be our bottom as a collective? That's the real question.
I will say real quick, my least favorite, and this is for aesthetic reasons, but not because I don't like the look of the pavilion. It's Japan, because I want that Mount Fuji roller coaster behind it. Think how much cooler World Showcase would look with Mount Fuji sitting behind Switzerland, and to mirror it, the undeveloped Switzerland Pavilion with the Matterhorn on the other side. Give us two mountains when you look across World Showcase, and don't tie them to an IP or I'll shoot myself.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I mean, this is a good topic because people, are very serious about their countries and go in the World Showcase. So,
see, that's where Marie and I actually ranked the American Experience as our favorite.
Right. You know what? Maybe if we spent more time in it, because we've never seen Voices of Liberty sing,
Hey guys,
really gone
I'm really, really sorry to be that guy, but because I'm already editing in my head as we go along, I need someone to turn their TV down.
Should we get a little closer? Oh, yeah. All right. That's us in the background.
I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, I need to disappear for editing it. Sorry. I'll go down here now.
I just realized.
He's like, here's your feedback.
Somebody's cell phone in the background. Yeah, I love the back of the Morocco Pavilion. I really do. I think it's beautiful. I really do. Canada is pretty. So a couple of years ago, we went through Canada and we did, we saw the waterfall and all that. It is pretty. It's a nice place to go. But I didn't really love it. I don't want to say my favorite yet, but Morocco is up there.
Okay.
Has anyone ate at Tepanito?
Yes, I have.
A
Very
show
good.
and a meal. Yes. Now, think about this. It's 98 degrees, feels like 110. You're walking through the Japanese pavilion, and the drumming girls are up performing, or just beating the heck out of them drums. They're athletes.
T9 says they eat at Tepanito every trip.
Yeah. Think about your clothes are soaked through just from walking, and these ladies are up there just giving it their all, beating the drum, and I'm just in awe going, how come they're not having a heat stroke?
They have little fans in there.
Yeah.
Well, they get to go break into a nice AC area, but the bird aviary has zero air conditioning, so I get zero AC all day.
Oh.
Yeah, we get zero AC. And Don, I'm not sure if you heard the news, but those actually they found out those aren't real people. They're just people in people suits, like that bear at that zoo recently that they found out really wasn't a bear.
That was
inside.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
No,
So silly.
Food?
Yeah. They're not real people. No, really, they are amazing.
It's 2023. Nothing is real anymore.
They're Japanese robots.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Like Spider-Man, but they drum.
I mean,
They're stuntronics.
Norway for me doesn't do much. We're not going to meet Anna and Elsa, although the store is kind of cool, but they force you to come off of Frozen, right? In Norway.
Yes, I'm challenging. Come at me.
Alan is challenging the Epcot cast members. Oh my God, Epcot has nothing over Animal Kingdom, please. I love Animal Kingdom.
You have Epcot heat, and then you have Animal Kingdom heat.
You have the sun, and then you have Animal Kingdom.
Then you have the humidity that is Animal Kingdom.
I don't know what it is. Florida can
And then
be,
the
Florida can be
tree
74
canopy that
degrees.
locks, that you have no breeze because of the trees.
Dude, it can be midnight, 74 and rainy anywhere else in Orlando, but Animal Kingdom, at midnight it's the Savannah, 300 degrees, humidity 800 degrees.
I mean, Aaron, we all walk.
I love the
through
park,
this,
but it's hot.
Like visitors, right? And we're doing it just for sport. We're just doing it because
I just complain the whole time.
We want to torture ourselves. You're working.
Oh God, yes.
It's so hot.
It's unbearable. And the field that I have to walk in is it's just a good length that you have to walk once you are up.
To get
we
to
have
the
this,
front, right?
Yes, it's a half a mile we have to walk. It's god awful. And then when you're around these guests that all smell from being in the heat and enjoying their day, I'm like,
I was just at MCO and I had $1 million idea. I'm just gonna set up like Lucy from Peanuts, a little homemade booth, deodorant and fragmented wipes, $5 a pop.
Yeah, and Kim, I didn't see like a drop of sweat on any of it.
It's a public service. We all have to walk through MCO. Don't be gross. I have opinions after this last flight.
I walk out of my hotel room and I'm all right. I don't smell because I use deodorant and I'm showering. But
Dave, I've hung out with you.
I sweat very bad in heat like that. I mean, bad. Like have to wear a bandana or a hat or something coming through my shirt. But there's Aaron and there's the other people working there or these cast members and they're not sweating. I don't see them sweating.
oh god, I'm dripping.
That's
Hey,
why
you
they're
guys
like
constantly, I'm like,
feet away.
Yeah.
I'm literally doing a show and I'm like, uh-huh.
Well, you guys all just make it look good because
Thank you. Thank you.
A little powder.
I need a lot.
Come on, Aaron. You don't sweat, you glow.
Oh, yes. Especially at the base of the tree of life.
And my hair isn't teased, it's pissed off, but
I love the tree of life. Let's pull up this map. So, what is is it China or Japan that has the really cool long store where you can
Japan,
right, with the oyster, you can do the oysters and get a
love them. They're so cute.
Pearl, right? And then they have all the different like foods and stuff. So that's really cool. I mean, even in China, the same thing. Like you can get different things that you're not used to. And
Dave, can I just make a quick fun point for parents right here? The Japan place, if your kids are hungry, is an excellent pavilion to take them to for snacks. Yeah, it might be a little overpriced, but get them to try something from literally another country.
It's like a really good
was
point.
Designed for.
Yeah.
Get them to try the international snacks and open up their taste buds to different things.
That's how. So when Colton was younger and we were like, we're going to go to Epcot, and he was like, I hate Epcot because like those countries are boring, And for Kim and I, like, we want him to go through it. So Kim's like, how about we get you a different chocolate in every country? And he's like thinking about it. He's like, okay, I could get all this chocolate. So we stopped in like all the stores and got something different for him to try. And that was exciting for him. So that helped him, push him through the countries while we went through for our own benefit.
Yeah. That's smart.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now thinking about it, there's a lot of them that I'm like, what is this really a good ranking? Or like, why am I stopping here?
What does everyone think of Italy?
Yum. I love
limoncello shots.
I love Via Napoli. The waiters were all awesome.
Yes.
Really, Disney is the only place on Disney property in the history of the Disney company that you can find a decent pizza.
Yes. That's next to mine, I have a Dashwood pizza with an exclamation point.
That's been the only pizza on Disney property that I enjoyed.
I mean, if it wasn't for Italy, Disney would be a 0 on pizza.
Tutto Italia, if you want a good Italian food, old-fashioned, like, lasagna or something, Tutto Italia, Via Napoli, pizza. They do have, and it's attached to Tutto Italia, like a bar-type restaurant thing, right? Where you can get, like, charcuterie, board, and wine. Limoncello shots, always nice.
Limoncello shots.
I'd have to say Italy Pavilion for me. Yeah, like a middle-of-the-road pavilion.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
Dave, aren't you Italian?
Norway, Italy, Germany. They're all like on the same level, except, of course, Germany has the oversized humongous beer pretzels, and they have German beer.
Yeah.
Love German beer.
You know,
I don't know.
I know the food in Germany is not the best, but I love the whole show and the eating with strangers and the oompa oompa,
Right.
the beer, and it's just
I want to
it's
take
a
Colton.
fun
I
thing.
know you and Kim don't necessarily like the German food, but I want to
I
take
would.
Colton there.
I would definitely like it. Yeah, I know Kim would, and I would definitely like beer garden.
Dave, I'll go with you.
Yeah, I would. Kim, I know right away, not for her. She wouldn't like that food at all.
I want to watch Colton knock people out of the way going to the buffet.
Oh, which pizza from Via Napoli is your favorite? What did we get when we went with Colton the one time? I think we got like something that had oil on it. I don't know, Kim, if you could remember what the pizza was that we got when we went to Via Napoli. It was good though. I liked it.
I have a question. So,
Yeah.
we'd already touched on Norway, but has either of y'all been to Akershus?
Never.
Marie and I went to Akershus just to say we went there, and we didn't like it.
Yes.
Yes,
So-
it has every princess you can imagine.
Yeah,
But
princess dining for sure.
Yeah, and they spend a lot of time at the tables with you, but I think they only do that to take away, so you're not concerned about how bad the food is.
Right.
Yeah, the food there is god awful. The only good thing is their like appetizer buffet. I think that was the best part of it, and I would have just eaten that the whole time.
They
But of
took
course,
that
they
away.
need to get some.
But it's
did?
not work.
No, I'm
Was
just
the food authentically Norwegian?
Yeah, it's Nordic
The-
food.
Yeah,
I don't know if they took it away. I went 2019.
I had the Swedish meatball with what the berry compote they had serve it in mashed potatoes, and I was like, yes, this is something my mother used to make.
Yeah. Nine Dragons. That's right. Nine Dragons underrated.
I have to be honest, I've never eaten China because it's one of
If you like
those I can get Chinese at home.
I know, but you know what? We can always, if it's a last minute reservation, you're always going to get into Nine Dragons.
And well, Skipper Jay,
Where's
you
it
can
in
eat,
China?
Yeah, and it's good. We've gone there, and every time we go there, quick service, good food, and always a spot.
And
Okay.
Skipper Jay, you can eat in China, and 15 minutes later be hungry in Germany.
You know what? You're right. Yeah, you're very true.
You're true.
Yeah.
And there's
Or
bathrooms
you
on the
can
way.
starve yourself like me and fill up on beer.
We're really not starving ourselves. We're drinking.
Oh, I remember.
Do you like
I remember
Skipper and
when
just
beer
drink
was
until you can't drink anymore than eat? Sorry, Don.
Yeah.
There you go.
I remember when barley soup was more important than food.
Yeah. Oh, T9, that's right. But they still have that lingonberry jam, but I don't think they have that chicken sandwich. All right. I have different thoughts on different pavilions. I could tell you that I think, like, aesthetically or the prettiest is Morocco. That's my opinion. Just
Okay.
because if you really dive into the back of it, it is there's not many people there. There's a meet and greet, right, with Jasmine, I think, sometimes over there, but it is so pretty back there. And again, that's just my opinion. This is like aesthetically and how I feel about like the look of it. Not my favorite, but I do enjoy it.
Okay, Skipper Jay just wiped his eye. That was the signal. So now we all tell Dave how
he
his idea
sucks.
was.
Yeah. You're like, hey, you
I was supposed to wipe the left one, not the right one. Now you've given away the game.
So weren't some, and I know Morocco for sure, but like people from that country came over and helped when they designed
Morocco,
that.
it was the king.
The king, the king of Morocco sent his architects over,
right?
And
you can
of course,
tell
the most authentic, the most photographed structure that was in Morocco, they had to take away because
Oh yes.
It was they thought it was inappropriate.
Giant children like me.
It is.
The
It really
chimney.
is. It is stunning.
Yes, it was. That's why they took it away.
Yeah. There's those wood posts that are on the wall that also, at the right time of the day, I think it tells you the time or something like that. It's kind of like works as a clock with the sun. Then there's there is how many? All right, so France has Ratatouille. Norway has Frozen, which I like Frozen, but it's short and they dump you off into a store.
Can I make an embarrassing confession here?
Yeah, you never rode it.
I secretly love that ride.
Oh, I love it. Yeah,
Frozen?
Really?
Great. It's great. It's adorable. It's cute.
Yoo-hoo!
Skipper J. Skipper J.
I know we're all allowed to make mistakes.
We are.
I
listen.
went on it and I went. This is. I prefer Maelstrom, but went. This is really really cute.
It needs a good refresh, and then
It
maybe
needs
I'll
new
like it.
animatronics. Ones that don't steal your soul when you look at them.
Yes, but I can't not help but sing along. So
Oh yeah,
That too.
I do like Frozen a lot. I think the ride is cool.
Tired of Frozen in my face as I am after a decade. I still love it.
I'm okay with it. You know what? The songs from Frozen don't bother me. I really like both movies, and I'm always happy to sing along with the music. Like it hasn't gotten to me yet. So, I mean, for me, there's no other country or pavilion and ride that goes along with it. The only thing for me it's lacking is the restaurant, because I didn't like the food, but that's Mexico. And to me, I think the Mexico pavilion is the prettiest. And Tres Caballeros is
The inside is the best.
it is the best, right?
I met the inside of Mexico is the best.
It is the best. I mean, to me,
Kim chiming in.
yeah, Kim chiming in. She came out for another snack.
Hi,
So,
Kim.
Everyone says, well, wait, now you're having, you want to show everybody what you're having? Triscuits? Is it Triscuits?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're having
I
Triscuits
love
now
burger.
after brownies.
Where's ours?
Yeah, where's Jay's? And everyone else's.
Big old
There you
brown.
go, she said.
I had Kahlua pork tacos and thigh view the other night.
So I guess I'm revealing my favorite country, Mexico. And it's not even the food that brings me there. It's everything else. The restaurant, yeah, like,
That restaurant sucks.
yeah, we ate La Hacienda,
It's disgusting.
La Hacienda or something. Yeah, we didn't.
Hacienda.
Yeah.
Oh, see, and the one inside. You
La
know,
Hacienda.
Yeah.
we didn't like.
Marie and I ate there, and it was like
Yeah,
we had to get our phones out and use a flashlight to read the
Right.
menu.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. They get away because of its location, because of such a cool piece of real estate it is. They get away with being the worst Mexican restaurant in town.
Oh, absolutely.
And I mean Orlando. They get away with being the worst Mexican restaurant in town. Sorry, Yellow
Yeah.
Shoes, but
the restaurant that's outside along
not
the
enough hot
water,
sauce can save that meal.
the quick service one is better than the
The
restaurant.
quick service
inside.
is better.
Right, yeah,
That's
it's
sad.
better. Right, and so
So
I don't
sad.
understand.
I get better
like,
tacos at Pecos Bills.
Right. Yes.
So
Like, what are we
You can't
doing
even see
here?
your food.
No, you can't see your
That's
food.
what's scary.
Yeah, Kim's like, can't even see your food. It's so dark.
They don't want you to see it. That's why.
They don't want you to see it. Yeah.
With like
So
beans
if-
that were like.
if you're on the wait staff and you really messed up, is that the shift they give you? Okay, you're working Mexico,
Right.
and you're gonna work Mexico until you quit.
You know you've really messed up when you've been demoted there.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
disgusting. Yeah.
But it's a great view. It's a great view, but that's all you're paying for.
That's the thing. So they keep it dark because they want that backdrop. I mean, it's lit and it's
It's beautiful.
dark because it's supposed to be like the outside streets of Mexico and all those beautiful little tents, selling stuff. And
And I
there's
love it.
the tequila cave. It really, to me,
I love the risk of getting lice because I've taken a picture of the giant sombrero that 100 other people
yes,
have.
we've all put the sombreros. Yeah. Jay, I don't have to worry about lice.
I mean that's
crazy.
true, but it's like Russian roulette with head bags. Head bugs.
Head bugs.
Head bugs.
Who wants to, as we're winding down here, who wants to go next and tell us what their favorite is? Like, I mean, am I thinking on the same page as you guys, or what? Yeah.
I want to know. What
Yeah, I will go because I'm going to agree with you, Dave, that it is Mexico is my top.
I heard saying yes, Mexico.
Mexico's my top. I think it's because I can go to the Tequila Cave with friends and just stay there with chips, salsa, margaritas, and be happy. Like I don't need to go anywhere else. I could just drink there, and then I'm like, I'm good. So, and it is very pretty. It is. It's a beautiful location, inside and outside. Yeah. So that's my top. I go with that.
I think at Three Caballeros, which.
I do hate that ride. I do hate it, but everything else is great.
It was better when it was about the history of Mexico, but that's.
Yeah, but for me, it's the fun. It's the fun small world, like the small world. Tres Caballeros, yes, I'm there for it.
They say we are birds of a feather.
There, Jasper. There's your sound drop for the week.
What do you think, Disney Don? What is your top that came out when you and Marie sat down and went through your list? What did you guys score as number one?
We picked the American Pavilion.
You did?
Yeah, because of the entertainment, the Voices of Liberty, the amphitheater, the show inside, and the quick serve barbecue. Plus, again, the funnel cake stand is in America.
Oh yeah, it is.
So no America, no funnel cake stand. So,
Don says that whole property's out.
They take away the funnel cakes, we ride at dawn.
get the torches and pitchforks ready.
Oh my goodness.
I got a bounty over here for.
And start warming up the pitch.
Well, Skipper J, what is yours?
Mine, it can sing, it can dance. After all, it is France. Because it's just such a pretty pavilion. I love to walk around there, inside, outside. It's one of those pavilions where you kind of you do the fuzzy thing on the side of your eyes, and you can pretend you're really there.
Now, if I had to pick a pavilion where I would just sit, relax, I would sit in Japan in one of the side gardens.
Okay.
Listen to the water features.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
My favorite pavilion is anyone I get away with smoking, but that's just me.
Now, France is right up there for me. It is a beautiful, and it's big, right? That whole pavilion is big.
Yeah, it's a big one.
So,
hey, Dave, before we go, can I just say my favorite comment of the night is Facebook user who said all of Epcot was better when it was about education rather than marketing. And I've been over here doing golf clap this whole time.
I saw.
T9.
I noticed.
Yeah. Right.
Epcot was cool, but it wasn't cool.
Yeah, when people didn't think it was cool was when it was.
I still miss Cranium Command.
I still miss Horizons.
Yeah. And no, that's not Buzz in the background. I don't have him.
Hey, is that buzzing in the background?
No. There's nothing behind that curtain.
Dave, Don, let me see that saw. Someone says Morocco, even if y'all hate it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Morocco was beautiful. I'm not going to say, but
as long as Morocco stands, Tower stands. So I'm ready to defend it with my last breath.
Marrakesh is been down since COVID, so no restaurant in Morocco, no main restaurant in Morocco. So.
Yeah, they take out Morocco. They just send someone up the backside of Tower of Terror with a paint and brush.
You
painted blue.
Your mouth. No, paint it pink.
Nah, blue.
Pink.
Just like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Matt,
how well that blends in.
You never bedazzle another tower with trash again. Yellow shoes, never.
That's a good plan, Matt. But there's a lot in between there. So I want to ask Matt and everybody else in the chat, what is their favorite pavilion or country, right, out of all of the World Showcase? And I'd have to say that for me, Mexico, definitely France is up there. And I like the UK. I do like the UK because, again, if they have the music playing in the back there, that's fun. You grab a beer, you go in the back into past the tea garden in the back area, and you're listening to like 15 minutes of fun music, fish and chips,
The funny
Yeah.
thing is I know all the words to that music.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I think UK's up there with Mexico for me, and then probably Germany are my top 3 out of all the pavilions, mainly because of beverages, and those are places that I would sit and drink with friends. But top 3: Mexico, UK, and Germany.
So we don't spend a lot of time going into Germany, and I think we need to next trip because we definitely need to hit up the Caramel store. So that's Matt. That's exactly what we said a little while ago. Like for me, Mexico is my favorite, and it's not even has anything to do with the dining.
Oh, Off Kilter.
Off Kilter was great.
Oh, I got one of their CDs somewhere.
They went away when COVID hit, and Disney started doing away with some of the live acts, and but they were great.
I also think it was a contractual thing. They were getting ready to. They've been there so long, it was time to renew the contract. And of course,
right,
when you renew contracts, people want more money.
Right. Oh yeah, always.
That's why I never asked Dave for more money.
Yes. I'm sorry.
I ask for less every time.
The check's in the mail.
I pay Dave now. That's what a good negotiator I am.
Just send me.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Dave. If he's paying you, then I should be getting more.
More beer.
Yes.
Okay, you can pay me in beer.
All right, I'll pay you in beer.
That's a good payment.
It is a good payment. What?
I'll take it. I'll take a raisin beer. Not a raisin beer, but a raise.
Raise and beer.
The currency of beer.
Not a right. Yeah.
Raise in beer. I was like, both? Okay.
No, I don't want to raise it. It's healthy. Just give me
I've
the
never
beer.
heard of raisin beer, but I've heard of.
I'm sure there's an IPA right now somewhere that's raisin flavored.
An IPA raisin beer,
or a sour or something.
Right. Yeah, definitely a sour raisin beer.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure. I'm sure.
So, we got to come up with a topic for next Saturday. Go ahead, Don.
I was going to say to change the subject a little bit. Has anyone had ate at Space 220? I haven't ate there yet. I was thinking about. No.
I've heard a lot of mixed stuff. I've heard people walk out of there going, "This is awesome," and I've heard people come out of there going, "This is terrible." I mean, so I don't know really until I try it what to say, but
Not next weekend, but the weekend after, I will be at Mickey's Not So Scary in 10 days, so I can talk all about that on the show the week after.
Are you going on opening?
I'm going on the second night.
Okay.
If this
is going to be Chris is a first timer.
Chris's first ever visit to Magic Kingdom for the Halloween party.
Ooh.
It's going to be during the Halloween party.
Next weekend, we should talk about tips for the first timer.
So that is
the
topic for next Saturday. And again, I'm down here on vacation, not a lot of time to plan or upload a lot of stuff, so I can use a light topic where we could just have fun with, So
yeah.
Let's see, must do's at the
Magic Kingdom.
I've been to a number of not so scary Halloween parties.
Yeah.
And I guess they haven't changed very much since pre-COVID.
I don't think so. I think they've taken, if anything, they've taken things away.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'll say this for later, but it is my favorite non-ticketed event because it feels like a party. It doesn't feel like I'm paying to go to the Magic Kingdom for a second time. I feel like there's a party. I just happen to pay at the door.
The party in the Vegas. Try to get Stacy on from the Must Do's. for next
Heck
week.
yes.
And see what her must-dos are. Does anybody out there know Stacy to get her on here?
She went into Disney Witness Protection.
I think she did. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, true. Well,
Too many people can recognize her outside the resort. So she's had to like wear glasses, dye her hair, the whole thing.
But we need to come up with the must-dos for Chris next for him in 2 weeks and during that party.
Don't forget to make the clean sweep at the end of the night, starting in the back of the park. When you hit up all the candy stations on the way out, bring an empty backpack.
Because it's his first visit and the attraction weights are going to be low and we're not character people, you know what we're going to be doing while we trick or treat, ride after ride after ride.
Yeah.
Rides
Mm-hmm.
number one that evening because he's only seen Disneyland but never set foot on Walt Disney World property.
We got to talk
Are they
about
gonna
that.
have? Does anyone know if they're going to have the overlay for Space Mountain?
Where they shut the lights
I
off?
would
sure
assume.
hope so.
I would assume.
We'll have to find out.
It's truly terrifying in the dark.
I don't like Space Mountain. It scares the hell out of me.
It's scary, but I love it.
I literally think I'm going to die every time I'm on it.
You know what? If I gotta die somewhere, I'll never have to wait in line for a ride again. I will just haunt the park.
Tina says her husband Ed always spends a whole night trick-or-treating. Nice. I like it. I would too. Yeah.
Dude, you get that candy, you turn around and put it in your Halloween bucket. You're like, here you go, kids, trick or treat.
Free candy, kids.
Oh my God, no! I just watch
the money you spend on a ticket is the money you save in Halloween candy for the kids.
Well, let's
okay. You're right.
Let's do that as a topic.
At least get something out of it for yourself.
We're going to help plan Jay taking Chris to Magic Kingdom for his first trip ever to Magic Kingdom in Disney World, and the first time going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
First time setting foot in the most happiest place on earth.
We're gonna help.
Now the Halloween party is the only time I'm going to tell you to get a reservation at Tony's.
Yeah.
Or have at the Plaza.
No, you want to sit at Tony's about.
Yeah.
You want to be at Tony's about 5:30. Sit out on the porch and watch the Halloween parade come by.
Disney World Gold, yes.
As all the kids come in their costumes and go down because they take them down the back way. You know that the back alley there for Main Street USA.
Right.
The backstage area that could be themed a whole heck of a lot.
So they bring little kids out. They give them candy and they bring them through the back alley. It sounds like a Republican's dream.
Dave, I have to take. Hold on, because I have to cut this out of the podcast.
I couldn't help myself.
I have to cut this out, Dave. It's funny as hell, but you just made work for me.
I never go political. I'm sorry. I had to say it though because I'm thinking that.
So, Jay, you want to write down 1 hour and 8 minutes.
I have 1 hour and 9 minutes on my clock.
Don't they always say that they're stealing kids?
Let's hope I remember to take this. Don, send me a note tonight because I'm going to download when we're done to remind me to take this out.
I'm sorry. It just came right out. That was the sarcastic.
It was funny, but I mean, come on, man. I worked so hard to keep you G-rated.
I know. I'm sorry. It's the Blueberry Ale.
How did you make it 2 months?
I have no idea. I'm sorry. Well, next week, tune in as we plan Jay and Chris's trip to Magic Kingdom, Chris's first trip ever. And I hope that everybody has a great night. I'm really happy that you guys all tuned in tonight.
Any children who get left behind at Disney are recycled into Small World.
They steal children.
They're just recycled into Small World.
Everybody has a great night and a great rest of their weekend. We'll see you next Saturday at 8 p.m. Don't forget our sponsor, dmagicworld.com. They're awesome people. And we're awesome people too. So check us out on Facebook. Now That's Disney, and the show every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. let's get our outro going here. Jay, do you have our outro?
I happen to have our outro handy now that you've asked for it. I remembered it, and here it is. Good night,
Love you
everyone.
guys.